The following is a feature presentation of our nation's sports show. Another full weekend of action in the NFL's regular season for 2025 is in the books tonight. On a Nation Sports Show, we break down and analyze all of the action from Week 7 in the National Football League. One of the highlights from this past weekend was in the Mile High City between the Denver Broncos and the New York Giants, and one of the wildest games played this season. The Indianapolis Colts continue to be one of the hottest teams so far during the regular season, led by their star running back and one of the best running backs in the game today, Jonathan Taylor. Also tonight, we bring to you our thoughts on the Major League Baseball's postseason as the World Series is set between the defending champions, the Los Angeles Dodgers, and the Toronto Blue Jays. Tonight, after 23 years of being off the air, the NBA on NBC returns tonight. And tonight, we bring to you our Week 8 prediction battles and so much more. It's showtime.
Good up to the court, talking all that is sport, breaking down the latest news, scores, and more. Welcome to our Nation Sports Show.
Okay, my camera worked the first time, freaking adjusted. Wonderful. Glad technology's working with me today. Welcome, everybody. Happy Tuesday. You know what that means. And no, we're not showing you No, we're not going to show you us winning 12 titles, but we're going to keep that to another show. That is our Nation Sports Show, because we're not winning anything. This show is... But, just kidding. It is our Nation Sports Show, everybody. We hope you're having a great Tuesday. I am Ezra, of course, here with my crew for tonight. Kevin, unfortunately, could not make it tonight. He's, of course, dealing with his family, as always. We hope that Kevin can join us in the next week or so for the picks and everything. And also Hijacker, busy with his other job, working the elections out in his neck of the woods. But they did send us their picks for tonight. And trust us, we're going to get into that. And that's going to be a good pick battle tonight. I'm sure of that. But we got this week of the NFL coverage, this sick new world of the 2025 NFL season. We're going to cover that for sure. We're going to cover the Major League Baseball playoffs and the World Series, which will be starting this Friday. And NBA on ABC is officially back tonight. We're going to get into that as well. We're going to get into a lot of different things, and we hope we got enough time for it. We'll find out as the show progresses. So let's get right into it. And with us tonight, in this room right now, we have with us, all the way from an undisclosed location, it is the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, the man who rides all with the Crimson Tide, Joey JT Thornton. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? And about my undisclosed location, live and in living color, I am coming to you exclusively from the exact location of Aaron Rodgers' darkness retreat.
I thought you were coming to us from the 49ers infirmary. Oh, that's Kevin when he comes back next week.
Yeah, but yeah, what's going on, everybody? I'm glad to be here. I am doing this from my phone this evening because I am stuck at work, but it's all good. All the stuff is done for tonight. So I'm here, ready to talk some sports. So without further ado, let's get into it, baby.
Yes, yes, yes. And we got with us tonight my heavy metal brother from North Kakalake. He is truly the best in his profession, and what I mean by that is talking sports and bitching about wrestling. Only a little. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Stevie Cool Steven Wyand. What's up, my brother? How you doing?
What is going on? So excited to be here tonight. And yes, we are not going to win 12 championships, unlike somebody from Massachusetts, but I digress. Anyways, we are here. We are live. And as you mentioned, yes, the NBA on NBC is back after 23 years of being off the air. Nostalgia is one hell of a drug. And so happy that NBC Sports is once again back on the hardwood with the NBA coverage. That starts tonight. That should be a lot of fun. And speaking of a lot of fun, we're going to have a lot of fun talking about Major League Baseball's postseason as the World Series is set, and the NFL season is about to reach the midway mark in a couple weeks. Week 7 in the books. Got a lot to talk about tonight. Can't wait to get to our predictions tonight. All that and so much more. So let's do this, fellas.
Absolutely. And we always try to start off the show and keep going with a positive note, but this week has been filled with a lot of tragedy, and unfortunately, it's for the music industry, which we obviously, me, Steven, a lot of us love. The not really, yeah, the wrestling industry, and of course, the sports world as well. And obviously, one of a guy that we know that some of us know and got in the meet and all that. And we'll talk about each individual here. The first, of course, we want to talk about is in the sports world, and that is the unfortunate passing of one Doug Martin. If you guys don't know who Doug Martin is, he was a former running back for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was a pretty good player. Had several records. He was a great dude. Seemed like, unfortunately, he passed away the other day. In some issue, some cardiac or some medical event while in police custody. And it was weird. We don't know all the details. We're not going to speculate on what went wrong and what was the issue at hand, why he was being detained. All that will come out eventually at some point. So obviously, the passing of Doug Martin was big for the world, especially the NFL. Losing him at such a young age, at 36 years old. But definitely a huge loss in the world in the NFL for that. That's sucks this year. Another one I want to get into. Obviously, at least three of them are from the music world. One is singer D'Angelo. He is a Grammy nominated, Grammy award winning R&B artist. He's worked with Snoop Dogg. He's worked with many artists in the past. Collaborated with them. He's had major hits on the radio and on MTV. Unfortunately, he passed away from cancer at a younger age than most people thought. Definitely want to send our prayers and condolences to D'Angelo. The other one, unfortunately, was Sam Rivers. Of course, he's the bass player and one of the original classic members of Limp Bizkit. He's been on every single release from the very first one all the way to the last one that just came out a few years ago. And he was an integral part of that band's sound. Played on the mega hits like Rollin', Nookie, all the different songs that were on the radio over the years from those guys. Whether you love them or hate them, they were, especially Wes Borland, DJ Otto, Sam Rivers, talented people. And that rhythm section was very important. And definitely he passed away at the age of 48. They said it was possibly due to a cardiac event while under medical care by a caregiver as he was suffering from liver issues. from years of heavy drinking. And it was rumors that he even needed a liver transplant at some point. And it was sad to hear that news. And then we had the biggest news of the week, or the biggest news in the music world, anyways, which was, of course, the unfortunate passing of one Ace Frehley. Now, for those of you who don't may not know, Ace Frehley is the original guitar player, one of the founding members of Kiss. He was with the band from its very first show till 1980, 1981. Then left the band and came back in 1996. But the man released a ton of solo albums under his own name, under a band called Fraley's Comet. He was a very talented guitar player. Never got enough credit for being such an influential player. And he said, and I quote, "If I knew I would have been this influential to so many guitar players, I would have practiced more." And of course, that's the wicked sense of humor from Mr. Fraley himself. And that signature laugh from the one and only Ace. And like he said, there may be a man out there dressed in his makeup. There may be a spaceman, but there's only one Space Ace. He passed away at 74 due to a brain bleed from a fall. He had canceled his tour dates. We did not know the severity until a few days ago when it was revealed by Eddie Trunk and Ace's family that he had passed. And it is a huge loss in the music world, especially in the hard rock and heavy metal community. And we definitely send our prayers to Jeanette. We send our prayers to Monique, Ace's daughter. We send our prayers to all of
his ex-wife of years. I mean,
yep, Jeanette. Yep.
Yep. I mean, Ace, the man was one of a kind. Ace Frehley, the man was full of life, full of passion, energy, you name it. He wrote some of the most iconic, legendary riffs that are classic rock staples, hard rock staples, and songs that will stand the test of time for generations to come. And
Hey, Steven, real quick. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I got to log off for just a few minutes because this is something I need to do real quick. But I'll be right back.
okay,
Sounds good.
okay. Ace, he may have not have been the most technical guitarist, but he was so influential by a lot of the best players in the game, like Steve Vai and Nuno Betancourt. He was so inspiring, to look up to for kids of that time. Dave Snake Sabo has gone on record saying that Ace was the reason why he picked up the guitar, and Kiss was the band that inspired him to become a musician. And everybody, in certain way or another, was influenced by Ace and his contributions to music, whether it be imagery or musically.
You want to talk about image, you want to talk about stage presence. Ace had it. He had the guitar that the smoke would come billowing out of the pickups when he would play, and it would light up in the center. That you had him also shooting rockets out of the neck of the guitar up into the ceiling. And he had such great stage presence with the makeup, the spacesuit, all that in between. And you mentioned guitar players. There are drummers who Ace is their favorite person in Kiss. Mike Portnoy. You have singers, Gary Sharon. You have Maynard James Keenan from Tool, who wore Ace's makeup for his birthday when he was a kid. You talk about not just guitar players, drummers, singers, bass players. All of them were influenced in some way to pick up an instrument or to sing because of Kiss, and also because of Ace, because of how influential he was. Like you said, he wasn't the most gifted guitar player on the planet. But man, that guy did a lot more than I think he ever realized. That he influenced more people, more players, more musicians than anybody could ever dream of. And we're going to talk about guitar players. You talk about Joe Satriani. You talk about Steve Vai. You talk about Yngwie Malmsteen. I could keep Eddie Van Halen, Jimi Hendrix. I could keep going on and on. Eric Clapton.
I forget who said it. I want to say it was Nuno. Nuno said that Ace was the Eddie Van Halen of that era, and he's absolutely right. I mean, just Ace Frehley was the guy before Eddie Van Halen hit the scene with the Van Halen debut record in '78. I mean, for years. I mean, it's amazing, like the pedigree, the career that Ace, set out so quickly. I mean, when it comes to the way he would play and the sound, the volume, and he was such a huge, factor into the success of Kiss. And then when he left the band, he went on to forge a solo career and just again like creating music and steering clear of his vision and doing what he wanted to do, not letting nobody get in the way of his vision, what he wanted to do. He did what he wanted to do with his career, and got to give the guy a lot of credit. And then I know I got friends that are huge Kiss fans that went to the reunion tour in '96. I mean, to see the original four on stage again, killing it, in the '90s. Like it's amazing, and I'm so grateful that there is these documentations of these shows that are out there, because the memories, the recordings that are out there, the bootlegs that are out there, of whether it be an Ace show or a Kiss, show with the original four. I mean, it's out there. And it is amazing how everybody, no matter if you're older, even if you're younger, because I heard callers on Eddie's show the other day, and I'm like, wow, these people are younger than the both of us. I mean, we're in our 30s, but there's people in their 20s, who discovered Ace and were inspired by Ace. And it's so cool, to see generations upon generations that were inspired in certain way or another, whether it was indirect with Kiss or with his solo career. And just what a great guy, what a great honest, person that he was, a character, and that cackle is going to be missed. It was one of the most legendary laughs ever. You knew it the minute who it was.
It also, oh, go ahead, Steven.
And one more thing, it was also cool hearing Ace's peers the other day talking about him, and Charlie Benante and Frank Bello from Anthrax and Nuno and Gary from Extreme and Joe Bonamassa, and all these different people, Tom Morello, telling stories about Ace and sharing laughs and great road stories and just inspiring quotes about how they were inspired by him. And I'm like, man, this is what it's all about. Everybody coming together in such difficult times and telling their stories. And I mean, was fortunate that I got to go to an Ace show 9 years ago when I was on the Rock Legends cruise, and I also met his guitarist off and on for years, Richie Scarlett. Super cool guy. And Ace played all the hits. He played all the Kiss hits. He played obviously his big solo stuff. I mean, just it was a great show. And I mean, he was legendary. He was one of a kind. He was a character. And we send our thoughts and our condolences to his family, to his friends, and everybody that knew him the best. And also, real quick, I do want to mention I did post the GoFundMe for Ed Robinson in the description.
And I want to mention him real quick too. For those of you who may not know on this one as well, we lost a good friend of the Nation's Corner / the Nation's Show. We lost a good friend to Busted Open and to Truck Nation, and that is Evil / Explosive Ed Robinson. He was the producer of both shows. Trunk for a number of years, Busted Open for a couple years. Fortunately, he passed away from a rare form of brain cancer, the same one that afflicted one of his favorite players of all time, Neil Peart. He was a huge fan of Rush. He was a huge fan of rock music. He was such a good dude. Loved and always had positivity no matter what. Even through this battle he had over a year. And it's a sucky deal that we lost him, but Busted Open and Trunk Nation paid beautiful tributes to the guy. His GoFundMe will be in the link in here in this video, because if you guys can't donate, because I know definitely times are tough. Halloween's coming up, Christmas is coming up, Thanksgiving is coming up. Just share. Share with somebody who may have a few bucks. Share with somebody who could just keep pressing the issue. It goes to a good cause. It helps out his son. It helps out his widow. It helps them keep their house, and it helps get the little boy prepared for his future. So definitely, please, if you can, share it. If you can, donate. And we're definitely gonna miss all these guys: Ace, Sam, D'Angelo, Ed. We're gonna miss them all. And
And
that's why at the beginning of the show, we wanted to take at least 10, 15 minutes. I know we kind of went over, we kind of went 20 minutes. And I know we got a busy show, but I wanted to pay tribute to these guys we wanted to pay tribute to these guys real quick.
also real quick on Sam Rivers too. I mean, say what you want about Limp Bizkit, but Sam's sound with the band, he was the pocket, of that sound along with their drummer. I mean, like the rhythm section in that band was so important. And Sam Rivers was a huge focal point in their sound. I mean, his bass riffs were legendary with that band.
Yeah, it was. It was an integral part of that sound. I believe it's John Otto, I believe his name.
John Otto, yes. The drummer, yes.
Yeah, John Otto, Sam Rivers. Then of course you had DJ Lethal and Wes Borland, holding together the musical parts with Fred Durst's rapping. And it's going to be interesting to see how Limp Bizkit moves forward. And then the biggest thing, real quick, one more note about Ace Frehley, is that he was set to reunite with his former bandmates this December for the Kennedy Center Honors. And look, whatever you feel about politics, we don't do that on this show. But this is going to be a very emotional moment on whatever date that is. It's going to happen for the Kennedy Center Honors, where they're going to honor, the hottest band in the world. And it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out as well. But we just wanted to pay tribute to these guys real quick before we move on, and we want to say condolences to everybody, family, friends. Hang on, you'll get through this, and rest in peace to all of those who had departed us.
Yes.
All right, now that we took care of that business at the start of the show, let's get into it. Woo! This is where time of the year where sports is fun. And boy, baseball has given us some fun. We knew last week that the Milwaukee Brewers had swept, or the Brewers were swept by the Dodgers. And we knew the Dodgers were World Series bound. Now it was just a matter of waiting on their opponents. And in a 7-game series, the Toronto Blue Jays were able to pull it after being down 3-1. They were able to get 4 homers in 2 innings, make it 4-1, and seal the deal. Including another homer by the man himself, Cal Raleigh, who's been an absolute beast in this series. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens now that the World Series is set between those two teams.
And George Springer with that 3-run homer in Game 7 in the bottom of the 7th. That right there flipped the series around.
And real quick, we weren't on the air, but with the Dodgers too, Shohei Ohtani, monster career lifetime game. 3 home runs, 3 RBI, 10 strikeouts, including striking out all 3 in the first and hitting a home run in the bottom of the first. And not only that, all of his home runs were over 420 feet each, including one that left the park. And not only that, he's been pitching like a monster. You can't tell me that Shohei Ohtani isn't one of the best players in baseball right now. That dude is on fire. The question is, they've been on almost a week break. Will that fire be tamed? I don't know. Because sometimes at rest, while it is good for you, I thought I heard something. Never mind.
Very good.
While that rest is good for the team to allow injuries to heal, allow them to get some good rest and all that, because they know they got a hell of a series ahead of them. Will this also could be a detriment to the Dodgers as they awaited their opponents? Because you got a team that's coming in red hot themselves, but they could also be exhausted from having to play a 7 game series.
And the one thing that the Dodgers have over these Blue Jays is experience. And not just experience, but experience at winning it all. And it is so funny because I talked about this with my good friend Bo last week. And I said, dude, Otani is due for a breakout game. And in game 4, the clinching game, 3 home runs, 10 strikeouts, the first player since the 40s to have 3 home runs in the same friggin' game. Unreal statistics. And also with this 7 game series between Seattle and Toronto, Toronto was on the ropes, and the Mariners had a golden opportunity to take them out in advance of their first World Series. But the baseball gods, were not in their favor. And Toronto came back in game 6 and dominated, won that game, sending it back to a game 7. And man, when you get a game 7 on your home diamond or wherever it's at, the field, the basketball floor, I mean, anything can happen. And game 7s are a proven fact that anything can happen. And that George Springer home run that went from a 3-1 deficit to a 4-3 victory, that right there was incredible. And George Springer doing things like he always has throughout his soon to be Hall of Fame career. I mean, when he was with the Astros when they won that World Series in 2017, he was hitting big shots. He was hitting, big shots out the ballpark and hitting home runs and RBIs and you name it. I mean, just a dominant hitter. When he gets going, he's hard to stop.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
And to think where Toronto was last year, dead last. And a year later, they're in the World Series. It's
Exact,
amazing.
exactly, and it seems like a revival of that franchise is pretty much on the horizon. And like we said, we're gonna be looking forward to this Friday because this Friday is game 1 of the World Series, and it's gonna be awesome. And they play on a neutral field, right? They're playing in Florida. Steven, do you have any idea where they are playing?
I want to say LA.
Oh yeah, because that's right. They switch fields throughout the game. I figured you would be. I figured for the MLB it would be like the Super Bowl is, would are on a neutral field, or a neutral stadium. But I guess not. That's
They're
interesting.
they're switching. They're switching 2 games. Whoever has home field, and then the other team gets the next 3 games, I believe. Yes, if necessary, the next 3 games are on the opposing team's ballpark.
Oh yeah.
And let me confirm. Okay, I got the schedule here. And Friday.
No,
No, it's in Toronto.
Rogers Center.
So game 1 and game 2 is in Toronto.
Okay, we're gonna look forward to it, man. Game is gonna be at 8 p.m. Eastern
Monday goes to Los Angeles.
on Fox. Cannot wait for that. It's gonna be awesome. Um, and I guess I'm checking MLB.com right now as we speak.
Game 1
And
and game 2 is going to be in Toronto, and then games 3 and 4 Monday and Tuesday in LA, and if necessary, game 5 is on Wednesday.
yep. And then I just checked the news. There's really nothing to really hit everybody with because pretty quiet. So Now, if Safari would stop acting up, I would be a lot better off. But you know, technology. What are you gonna do?
He's back.
Yes, gents, I am back.
Are you in your car?
I am, yes.
Were you heading on the way home?
No. I took my car over here to one of the employee break rooms, and I was just sitting in it for the last little bit.
There you go. There you go. So we just got wrapped up talking about the World Series. We mentioned, of course, about the NLDS and the ALDS game series. We talked about the sweep of the Brewers from the Dodgers, and we mentioned about the 7 game series. Obviously, the World Series, it starts at the Rogers Center in Toronto this Friday. You have any quick thoughts before we move on to either NBA, probably to NBA?
Well, I will say if you're a Blue Jays fan, then I would be very ecstatic right now because this is obviously the best that the Blue Jays have looked ever since the Joe Carter days, which was ironically the last time they went to a World Series
$1993.
back in 1993. And um, I told Steven this stat the other day. I'm not sure if it got brought up, but if I'm the Milwaukee Brewers right now, I would be embarrassed because if you were to take a look at all 4 games that the Dodgers swept them, if you take a look at the total number of at bats for every single player throughout those 4 games, they had 119 at bats in the World Series. Do you know how many hits they got out of those 119 at bats? 14. Only 14 total hits in those 4 games. That is embarrassing.
That's beyond embarrassing, dude.
Yes.
That is beyond embarrassing. I mean, Bartolo Colon had a better bat average, had a better lifetime bat average than the Brewers did in this series against the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
Yes, sir. All right. Well,
But yeah, but this is going to be a very interesting World Series. As a matter of
Oh my
fact,
God. Real quick. Sorry to cut you off. I just got goosebumps with the MB. This is the MB on NBC introduction. Oh my God. This just brings back so much nostalgia.
I'm sure it does. But as a matter of fact, I mean, the Blue Jays do look good right now, but this Dodgers team is just beyond phenomenal with all the talent they have on that roster. So I'm gonna call it like I see it: Dodgers in 6.
ooh,
Yeah, I'm gonna say Dodgers in 6. I mean, would I love to see the Blue Jays win? Absolutely, and I want to see them win, but I just think it's gonna be the Dodgers doing a repeat.
I'm gonna go Dodgers in 7.
Yeah, I got. Okay. If the Dodgers get hot, I say in 5. But I have it going Dodgers either in 6 or 7.
Yep. Like I said, it's gonna be an awesome series of games, and we're gonna watch them. We hope you are too. This Friday, starting off. Keep an eye. I know we will. Let's go ahead and move on to the World NBA. Like you said in the intro, Steven, the NBA on ABC is officially back. And man, there's a great opening slate of games tonight. There's going to be a game, of course. Both games will be on ABC and on Peacock as well. Actually, both games are on Peacock tonight. But they're live on NBC too, I believe.
They are. And hearing Round Ball Rock again, it is, in my opinion, it is the greatest sports theme ever created.
Yes, it is. I agree. It's right up there with the NFL on Fox, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It's right up there with that dun, 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 dun. That will always stick in my brain forever. Um, but yes,
Oh, wait a second. When y'all were talking about the NBL and NBC intro, is that the intro that goes?
You would be correct.
yep,
Oh man,
Rumble
that
Rock.
brings back so many memories.
I remember that watching a lot of those Bulls.
So many memories.
I remember that watching those Bulls games growing up with my parents.
Yeah, I remember watching them Laker games when Shaq and Kobe were on the team.
Yep. I remember watching those Bulls games with Jordan and Pippen, Rodman, all those guys, man. It definitely brings back memories for sure. But we got
Don't
two
forget
games.
about
Oh, wait, what's
Yeah,
up?
don't forget about the San Antonio Spurs games with Tim Duncan and David
Tony
Robinson and
Parker.
Tony Parker.
Hell yeah. We got two big games tonight. We got the defending champions, Oklahoma City Thunder, not only playing, but they're also getting their championship rings tonight, as well as the banner race. So it's going to be awesome. But they're taking on Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
Oh boy,
Yep.
Durant making another return to OKC.
Yes, he does, and he says that he's happy for his old team that they won, another championship, and he gets to see it, you know, gets to see it happen. But we're gonna see what happens with the OKC Thunder
You're good.
tonight. Are they gonna be complacent because of
Oh no,
this,
you're good. You're good.
or are they
Everything all right?
gonna, are they gonna come out guns a blazing?
We shall see. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was at center court talking about the season last season when they won the championship and the journey they took winning the championship. And now SGA says that he's ready to do it. The team's ready to do it and defend this championship. And as you know,
Yep.
being a fan
Yeah,
of the
because I
Bulls,
was about
it
to
is
call
so
him ask
hard
for it.
to win a championship and it is hard to defend a championship because defending the crown is just as hard as winning the crown.
Absolutely, and there's always that second year hangover from the championship too. A lot of times, and it's not a matter of complacency; it's just a matter of whether it be injuries, illnesses, even just it's not their time to win a second year in a row. It could be just, sometimes that quote unquote slump happens, and we see that from time to time. But you know what? I think the champs are going to come in guns a blazing, but Kevin Durant, he's in a brand new environment, brand new team, brand new management. What does this mean for him now, especially being a grizzled vet that he has been under a new environment? Is this going to help Kevin Durant? Will playing his old team maybe light a fire in him, and we see glimpses of the old KD? I don't know.
And speaking of KD, they are giving the introductions, and he just got booed out the building.
This is like when Russell Wilson came on the field for the New York Giants.
Ooh.
KD just got booed out the building.
Well, then again, Kevin Durant's been booed out of so many buildings now because he's been nothing but an NBA journeyman as of late.
Yes. And then we have our final game of the evening, which takes place at 10 Eastern, 9 Central, also on Peacock. Golden State Warriors taking on the Lakers.
Please, Golden State, crush the Lakers.
And not only that, the Lakers are playing without LeBron James.
Yeah, because ain't he out for like the next 3 weeks because of
Sciatica.
some weird injury.
No, it's called sciatica. It's a legitimate nerve injury. I have bouts of sciatica from time to time. It literally goes from your leg, goes up to your butt, and then goes towards your lower back. It is painful. I know we can
I'm
say
sure.
we can make jokes saying LeBron's a pain in the ass, all this stuff, or he has a real pain in the ass, whatever it is. But I know that injury, and it sucks. A lot of old people
Mm.
get it, but even young people, even people LeBron's age, can get it, and it sucks. It could last a while, or it could be very brief. And sciatica, it's no joke. It hurts like a bitch. I've had it. My mom's had it. My dad had it. God rest his soul. Misty, my sister Misty's had it. It's just terrible. And it's not really a disease. It's just a nerve issue. It can go away. It just takes a little while. That's why he's going to be out for 3 weeks because that nerve needs time to repair and settle down.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's not something to fuck with. It's one of those things that requires rest because sciatica is just it's not fun to be. It's not fun to deal with. Yeah, so definitely LeBron's going to be out with that for 3 weeks, like you said. And
Yep.
that's a big blow to the Lakers already at the start of the season. And I mean, they've added some new additions, which I'm excited for. And same thing with Golden State. They got Al Horford now, Kaminga. I mean, seriously, their roster right now is loaded.
Oh, I'm not sure if y'all saw this or not, but due to a little bit of finance budget issues, the Warriors did have to release Seth Curry,
Oh, they
but
did.
but they're saying that they do expect him to come back very, very soon once they get the whole financing situation worked out.
It
Oh,
happens.
if Steph comes back and joins his brother Steph, oh man, that is gonna be stupid deadly.
It's gonna be
Big time.
fun. It's gonna be fun to watch, that's for sure. You know, those guys.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? I'm excited about just everything, man. It's this season coming up is going to be very interesting. Like I said, with their new home on NBC or their old home going back to NBC, inside the NBA coming back on.
Going to ESPN, and please, for the love of God, ESPN, do not screw with inside the NBA.
I think that from what I heard, the format is not going to change. It's still going to be the same old format that it's always been. It's going to be them guys just being themselves, joking with each other, poking fun at each other, crazy shit. We know how inside the NBA is. I don't think it's gonna change anything really. So, but yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I cannot wait. This season's gonna be interesting. Um, and that's pretty much all I got. Is there anything else in the NBA news wise you guys have on your hands right now?
Not on my end.
I can't think of anything right offhand.
I'm gonna check ESPN real quick. I've been looking at the
Yeah,
NBA. Not getting
I'm actually checking it right now, actually.
okay. Here we go.
Let's see.
Josh
Okay,
Hart.
the Pacers extended Aaron Neesmith on a 2-year, $40.4 million deal.
Awesome.
So, hey,
Mm.
Pacers need.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, Pacers definitely needed Neesmith. He was one of the heroes that helped them out during those difficult games in the playoffs last season. So
Okay, and the New York Knicks have ruled out Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson ahead of tomorrow night's season opener against the Cleveland Cavaliers, with also Carl Anthony Towns as of right now listed as questionable with a right quad strain.
Mm.
yep,
Hmm.
Maxi Cleavers is going to be out with the oblique strain for the Lakers. He'll be reevaluated in approximately 2 weeks.
Oh,
And now the
something
Rockets and the
for
Thunder is underway.
Nice.
yeah, and one person who is not playing in that game right now, or not playing in that game tonight, is Oklahoma City Thunder forward Jalen Williams. He was ruled out just a little bit before kickoff, saying he's continuing to recover from off-season surgery on his right wrist. But Coach Mark, Coach
Oh,
Daniel is
real
saying
quick.
that.
Also, remember I was saying that KD got booed out the building? Well, Steven Adams got cheered.
Dang. But yeah, Thunder coach Mark Diagno saying that Williams is progressing and he is right on schedule, so he shouldn't be out too long. But I think that is pretty much it for NBA.
Yep. So you know what that means, guys?
NFL!
Yes, sir. And man, we're not going to waste any time. Usually I go through the Adam Schefter news. Well, not right now. We got a lot of stuff to get to. So let's get into the games from this past week. And we start off with an actual game that played very well this week, and that was the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
And Joe Flacco, yes, that old man beat the Steelers.
Also known as the Icy Hot Bowl.
I see Apple.
Thank you to Aaron Rodgers' teammate Cam Hayward for that one. But man, Joe Flacco showing some glimpses of that old school Baltimore Ravens Flacco. Man, what a great game that was for him. Aaron Rodgers still though. Aaron Rodgers also proven that he's got glimpses of Green Bay Aaron Rodgers. Throw deep balls down the field. The notorious short passes that he's known for throwing that just kill teams.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers, man, he is. I mean, say what we want about his later years, but man, he is having a resurgence right now. I mean, this Pittsburgh team is a very solid team, and he's playing some pretty solid ball during the first 7 weeks.
And guess what? Both quarterbacks ended up with over 100 passer rating. Both quarterbacks ended with over 100 passer rating, 249 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for Aaron Rodgers. Flacco, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, only sacked twice.
Not bad.
Aaron Rodgers wasn't sacked once. And both teams put up one hell of an effort, man, on a Thursday night. You figured with these two old guys it would be a low-scoring game? Bullshit. These two men put on a hell of a performance that proves the one thing, that age is just only a number. Both of these men in their 40s still going out there and showing these young kids this is how it's done. But Sunday...
Hang on, real quick. I happened to see this mind-blowing statistic. I think it was on Friday after the game on Thursday, and this, of course, I went back and did my research, and sure enough, this stat that I'm about to share with you guys is 100% true. The fact of the matter is, Mike Tomlin has coached 7 games for the Steelers whenever they faced a conference foe on Thursday Night Football, and he has lost all 7 games.
Wow.
Yeah, he's lost all 7 games.
Yeah,
I was like, holy cow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is a very interesting stat. That is definitely out of this world, man.
But yeah, moving on to Sunday's games.
Yes, we are, and we started off with the early game. Of course, this was the final game from London, as next week they'll be moving on to, I believe, Milan, Italy. So this was the final game in London, and it was just a blowout. Rams blowing out the Jags 35-7.
And Matthew Stafford had a hell of a game.
5 touchdowns.
The Rams were like, we don't need Puka Nacua. We can win without him.
I mean, Devontae Adams had 3 TDs of his own, matching his season so far with 3 TDs in one game. And, man, I'm telling you, like, Stafford, not only did he have a great game, but he's also the very first player in NFL history to have 5 TDs in an international game.
Well, to be fair, also, too, this is the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is like putting... You got to understand, with the Rams especially playing good right now, even without Puka Nacua, look, this is like putting a Pop Warner team up against the 85 Bears.
And the Jags have a lot of talent, but they are so young and inexperienced and immature. Like, it's like the moments sometimes are too big for them.
Yeah, I definitely agree there. It seemed like the moment was too big. But you know the moment wasn't too big for?
Who's that?
Chicago.
No, Chicago looks really good.
The 26-14 win. And look, and I'll admit, our passing game was garbage. Our passing game was, as Coach Ben Johnson would say, non-existent. But our running game was off the charts. Our defense was eating, was having fucking what's his name, Spencer Rattler for an early Thanksgiving dinner. They were just feasting on him. It was that bad, and especially when on the second play of the drive, their first drive, when Spencer Rattler ran with that ball and we peanut punched it out, and the Bears recovered it, dude. I was happy, man. The defense played one hell of a game, and the game ball, as they give him out to, the game ball went to, funny enough, Dennis Allen, who is our defensive coordinator, who used to be for the Saints. So we ended, but man, that was one. I give Spencer Rattler credit. That last drive that he had against us at the end of the half was fucking. He got hot really quick, and he does this. But the problem is that it's too little, too late by the time they do it. But the Bears were able to hold them off. Were able to use their defense, like I said, the running game, running attack from DeAndre Swift and Monungai, and even DJ Moore was off the charts. It was phenomenal. But
Talking about off the charts, the Indianapolis Colts are off the charts right now.
yes, they are. I mean, they played. I mean, you can't go wrong with Jonathan Taylor and Danny Dimes out there slinging that ball. I mean, come on.
6-1 right now. The Colts are. They're playing great team ball, and just they needed that statement victory against a team that has playoff aspirations to make it deep into the playoffs, like the Chargers are wanting to go back to the postseason. But the way the Colts are playing, they right now are so hot that if they get a really good statement victory against one of the best teams, they're going to be considered, contenders, and they got great coaching around them. They got great players around this team. And I'm telling you, the way Danny Dimes is playing right now, he is going to win the most improved player when the season is all said and done.
Yes, sir. Um, you know what team has no playoff aspirations?
I think I know who you're going to say, but go ahead.
The Dolphins.
Ding!
The Cleveland Browns all of a sudden in this game looked like the 03 Patriots. I mean, seriously, Cleveland won 31-6.
And Tua turned the ball over, reared its ugly head again with 3 more interceptions. I mean, good God.
Dude, yeah, 3 interceptions. He only threw for 100 yards. 12 of 23, 100 yards. Quarterback rating of 24.1. And guess what?
Man,
And it took
I'm
Eric
telling
Glenn
you,
to the fourth quarter to bench his ass.
Yeah.
Or not Eric Glenn. Mike McDaniel, right?
Yeah, it might be Daniel, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
that fucking cargo shorts wearing dumb shit. Yeah.
But man, I'm telling you right now, if I'm the Bills and Patriots, I am embarrassed at these two teams. I know we're going to be getting to the Jets here in a minute, but the Bills and Patriots right now are a combined 9-4, if I'm not mistaken, and the Dolphins and Jets are a combined 1-13.
I think
I mean, my gosh.
we're gonna yeah, that's just dark horrible. And I think this will be the last time we're gonna see Tua on the field for the rest of the season.
It needs to be. He has been pathetic.
Yeah, I think it's the last time we're gonna see him on the field. Because it's either that or McDaniel is gonna be out of a job.
I think he already needs to be out of a job because the guy don't know how to coach. He's too focused on what khaki shorts he's gonna wear.
He looks more
Never
like a fucking varsity high school coach than he does an NFL coach. Good fucking lord, dude.
If he survives the season, I'll be surprised. I mean, my God, there's way better coaching candidates than this buffoon.
He could join it. He could join Aaron Glenn in the appointment line. And
And speaking of that, idiot, I'll be surprised if he makes it through the whole season too.
We'll get to that in a few minutes because we got to talk about Kansas City blowing out the Raiders 31-0.
Oof.
Oh God.
And
hey, Rashid Rice is back.
2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns for Rashid Rice, man. He's back, dude. He's ready. He's ready to roll.
And that's the one thing that
Geno
Casey was missing
Smith.
last year.
Hey, I will say one thing. For once, Geno Smith did not throw an interception. But here's the worst part. He only has 67 passing yards the whole entire game.
Boo, you suck.
Boo this man. What a just yeah, and you know what the big rumor is right now? It's just a rumor. No, the big rumor, and I usually don't deal with rumors on any show, Nation's Corner, this show, but just for shits and giggles, there was a rumor going around that a team was looking to trade for Max Crosby.
Oh God.
I forget who it was. Let me see if I can look it up again. Because I know I saw it on the good old Twitter machine today.
I believe it's the Cowboys, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
I mean, the Cowboys could use a little bit of help.
Yeah, but listen to this. Max Crosby, and I know people make sense of this or whatever. Max Crosby has now followed Dak Prescott, Jake Ferguson, Jadeveon Clowney, Samuel Williams, Trayvon Diggs, Jalen Tolbert, Dante Fowler Jr., and Malik Hooker.
Yeah, well, if the Cowboys do want to look into trading for Crosby, then you know the Raiders are going to be asking for a buttload of picks.
Yes, they are.
Can't blame them for that one. And then we had a tight game between the Eagles and the Vikings as well.
And Jalen Hurts, thank God he looked like the old Jalen Hurts. I mean, this guy had one of his better performances since the 2023 season. 19 of 23.
A perfect passer rating.
I mean, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith both having great games. Brown and Smith over 100 yards receiving. 3 TDs combined by the both of them. Just incredible.
Yes. And that pass from Jalen Hurts to Devontae Smith that was 79 yards. Oh, that pass was right on the freaking money.
Yes, it was.
That pass could not have been any more perfect.
No, it couldn't have, man. And then, let's see here. This was the worst game of the week.
Ugh.
Carolina and New York.
How the hell does the Panthers better survive the Jets?
How the hell the Panthers have a better record than most teams right now?
How in the hell do you only put up 13 points on one of the worst defenses in the entire NFL?
And you put 30 up on the Cowboys a week ago.
Well, they did lose Bryce Young in the game due to an ankle injury, so.
Yeah, but the Red Rifle came in and saved the day.
In the fourth quarter, though.
Maybe the kitty cats needed a nap.
And then the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton, came in and he saved the day. He kept them afloat. It was fine, but don't get too happy, Panther fans. Oh, we're 4-3, 4-3. Sit your asses down. Y'all ain't done nothing.
Yeah, I know we're gonna be getting to it and
Yeah.
whenever we do the prediction battles, but they got a tough uphill battle this upcoming week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't want to know yet until I read the schedule. I've not read the schedule yet. I'm gonna surprise
Yeah.
myself when I read it. And then of course we had the Patriots stomping the Titans. That's not a surprise.
Not a surprise. Drake May
Not a
continues to have a
surprise
coming out
there.
party.
And
Yeah.
Mike Vrabel got revenge on his old team.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
And Drake May continues to wow people and putting up great numbers as well.
Yes, sir. And then we got to talk about this. The collapse of the New York Football Giants.
Oh God
Oh
Almighty!
my God.
27 unanswered points in the fourth quarter.
33 total points in the fourth quarter.
And a damning statistic in this game, fellas. The Broncos are the very first team to be down at least 19 points and scored 33 points in a single quarter. That is insane. And this game was bonkers. I mean, this might be the most batshit, crazy, outlandish game you could ever see in this season. I mean, here's the Giants up 19-0. Then they're up 26-8. And then the Broncos came all the way back to tie the game. And then they took the lead. And then the Giants took the lead when the Broncos got flagged for a personal foul, roughing the passer or pass interference. And Sean Payton was lucky that he did not get tossed from the game, ejected from screaming at the officials and pitching a fit. And then the Giants' piss poor defense gave up the game.
But yeah,
You can't make this up.
I will say regarding a serious note, um, it was a very emotional day for not only the players but for the fans as well because this past Sunday is when they inducted former wide receiver Demaryius Thomas into their prestigious Ring of Fame.
Yes, it was. And
Yeah,
he was one of the best
and
receivers in their organization, too.
yeah, and check out this tweet that was posted from Akeem Talib. He said DT was 33 whenever he passed away, but we dropped 33 in the fourth quarter. Love you, brother.
Yup. And how fitting. That's the score they won by 33-32.
Yep.
Exactly. What a great game that was, not only for him but for Demaryius. But man, we got like you mentioned about the Colts being in charges 38-24. We talked about how good Danny and Jonathan Taylor have been playing.
3 TDs again for Jonathan Taylor. I mean, the best. The best back right now in the NFL, bar none.
Yes.
Bar none.
Let's see. Also here, we got Green Bay beating Arizona 27-23.
And Jacoby, he gave this Packers team some fits. I mean, he had a pretty good game. And the Cardinals had a puncher's chance of winning this game. They were in this game the entire time. And I'm sorry, even though Green Bay did end up pulling out this victory, I'm still not impressed. I am not impressed. Oh, Micah Parsons had 3 sacks. Oh, good for you. Good for you. I'm still not impressed because your record isn't great. The only dominant victory that the Green Bay Packers had was against Detroit in week 1.
Yep. But then also we had the I'm not sure. Joey, I think This might be the time for a rant.
Yes,
Is
yes, it is.
Let me ask, is it about your Commanders?
Is it about the Commanders as a team?
No.
No. But
I
is
know
it
it's about one
about,
particular person, but I'm just
yeah,
asking
is
because I
it,
want to set the table for it, okay?
but yes, it is a player on the Commanders.
Okay, well then, as we saw, unfortunately for Joey, for our buddy John in South Jersey, it was a 44 to 24 44 to 22 loss to the Dallas Cowboys. Joey, the floor is yours.
All right, first off, before I do get in my rant, I do want to say it is hard to lose a game when you have your star quarterback go down early in the second half due to that hamstring. And it's also pretty tough when you have not one, not two, but your top three wide receivers out for the game dealing with injuries. But my rant is not about Jaden. It's not about Terry, Devo, Noah Brown. It's not about any of the coaches. My rant is on one particular player who has not done a damn thing since we acquired him via trade last season, and he continues to embarrass the living shit out of himself. The player I'm talking about is Marshawn Lattimore. Dude, what in the living hell is your problem? Marshawn Lattimore cannot do coverage right now to save his ass. I am sick of the fact that he is constantly getting burned. He is constantly trying to do stupid shit that doesn't need to be done. And worst of all, whenever he tries to do coverage, what happens? He gets flagged for defensive pass interference every single fucking time. And I am sick of it. Marshawn Lattimore, you better get your act together or your ass is going to be sitting far down on that bench. Because trust me, if I was one of the Commanders coaches, hell, if I was a defensive coordinator, I would point down at the far end of the bench by now and saying, Lattimore, you see that spot right there on the bench? That has your name on it. And if you don't get your act together, you're going to be sitting in that exact same spot for not only the rest of this game, but for the entire rest of the season. Marshawn Lattimore, straighten up because we know you're better than this. This is why we traded for you last offseason, because of those amazing years that you gave New Orleans. Well, Lattimore, let me ask you something. When are we going to see it? When are we going to see those amazing years from New Orleans? Because we have not seen it here. We have not seen it yet. And quite frankly, I don't know if we're ever going to see it. So again, Marshawn Lattimore, straighten your ass up, or you may find yourself out of a job come next offseason. Just saying.
Couldn't have said it any better, man. I mean, this guy's attitude has been so bad. It's not even funny. I mean, there is times where he is, talking trash to the fellow team's receivers. And every time this has happened, he has gotten burnt to a crisp.
Mainly, I would say, long story short, his poor fucking play and his sorry ass attitude is writing checks that his ass cannot cash.
Again, couldn't said it any better.
Nope.
I'm telling you, the guy is a fucking embarrassment right now. And he better get his act together if he wants to remain a commander.
Joey cursing. Oh no, he's got to repent his sins. His virgin ears can't take it.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll be doing some repenting for sure. But I just had to get that off my chest.
Trust me, I repented. I could feel the heat underneath my feet. But anyways, moving on. Hey, let's talk about you talk about MSW or MSL Marshawn Lattimore. Let's talk about CMC.
Woo! That
After
boy
the
bad.
Francisco 49ers win 20-10 the other night. Over 200 total yards for Run CMC.
Run CMC, when that boy gets going, you cannot stop him. He was
No, you
incredible
cannot.
Sunday. Incredible. And Mac Jones, that dude is playing some really good football for the 49ers.
Yeah,
I'm
just
telling you, sometimes a refreshing change of scenery can actually help a player perform better. And that
Mm-hmm.
has definitely been the case for not only Daniel Jones for the Colts, but definitely Mac Jones for the 49ers. It's amazing how those two were once considered laughing stocks, and now look at them. It's unbelievable how they're playing right now.
Yep. And dude, it's let me tell you, San Fran, despite all the injuries, has been able to come up with multiple rounds of success, man, and that's the shows the mettle of the entire team. And
Mm-hmm.
Fred Warner up in the box watching his friends. And I mean, how can you not play a good game when you have the presence of World Wrestling Entertainment on the field
Yeet!
with men like the Usos, with women like Roxanne Perez, Naomi, Bailey, with
CM
the
Punk was in the building.
with the megastar LA Knight, yeah,
Yeah.
and then of course, like you said, the best in the world, CM Punk, who probably wouldn't have stepped foot into that stadium because he's a loyal Bears fan if it wasn't for the fact that WWE was in Sacramento last night. But man, it was a great
What in the actual crap? I'm sorry to cut you off, Ezra, but I
game.
just saw something plain ridiculous. Denver Broncos linebacker Dre Greenlaw, who literally just came back from injury, has now been suspended for one game after verbally threatening and chasing after referee Brad Allen after the Broncos were celebrating their game-winning field goal.
Man, come on, man. Give me a break.
Are you freaking serious, Greenlaw? What the hell? Wow. Oh boy.
And then we move on to the two Monday games. And the first one was Detroit taking out Tampa Bay 24-9.
Jameer fucking Gibbs.
Yes.
Holy cow. The guy is on another level right now.
Dude, he's Gibbs on running back. He's going to be hard to beat. It's just, you can't stop him.
I'm telling you, Jameer Gibbs is, as a matter of fact, the way that Jameer Gibbs is playing right now, with the fact that he is so fast and so versatile right now, he's almost reminded me of a young LaDainian Tomlinson from the
Mm-hmm.
Chargers. It's unbelievable how that guy has progressed so far, so fast into his NFL career.
And then of course we have the Texans losing to the Seahawks 27-19.
Seattle barely surviving. And real quick on this Detroit team, looking really solid even after a disappointing loss last week. This team has a lot of great talent, and if they keep playing the way they're playing, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with as the season progresses.
Yep. And ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's time for our pick segment. And Joey, I do believe you have some stats for us this week.
I do indeed.
Oh, you made sure you saved your stats before you left for work today?
Oh yeah, yeah, I got him. I got him
Okay,
right here.
let's hear them.
All right, so by virtue of me being the only one to pick the Rams to beat the Jaguars this past week, I won our pick segment battle with a record of 11-4.
This shit's rigged. Where's
Uh, but,
where's the script?
but Steven finished second, one game behind at 10-5.
Okay.
Ezra and Hijacker finished tied for third with records of 9-6.
Okay.
Oh boy, here it comes.
And Kevin, with his little risky choice week that he had, rounds out the field with a record of 5-10.
Yeah, because either that was going to be one of the greatest records ever known to man, or it was going to be a risky situation, and it was, unfortunately.
Still has a better record than
Well,
the Jets.
Yes, he does.
yeah, well, I will say one thing for Kevin's sake. He was the only one to pick the Browns over the Dolphins.
He did.
So,
There's that.
Yeah, and a
yeah,
blind
there's
squirrel
that.
finds a nut every once in a while too.
Yep. Yep.
All right, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Started off with a Thursday game, of course, on Amazon Prime Video. And it is going to be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chargers in LA. And also, it is official, Carson Wentz will be starting again this week for the Minnesota Vikings.
I will say these team names that Kevin has for me. Oh my gosh, these names are great.
Great. He's back to that, so that's awesome.
Yep, he's back to that. So I'm going to go ahead and read his score. He's got the Vikings over the Savannah Bananas, 31-24. I can see why he went with Savannah Bananas for the Chargers because of how atrocious those uniforms looked on Sunday.
Dude, they were so bad, even the Chargers radio team was having troubles reading the numbers.
But yes, the Vikings over the Savannah Bananas, 31-24.
Hijacker, the man of the hour, has the Chargers winning 17-16.
I don't know who to go with here because I mean,
Same, because these two teams are so inconsistent.
Yeah,
I'm
we've
gonna go with the
seen
Vikings.
many.
I'm gonna go with my NFC North rivals. I'm going with the Vikings in this one, in a close one, 24-21.
I mean, we've seen so many different variations of both of these teams. I don't know honestly who to go for. Uh, but you know what? I don't feel good about it, but I'm picking Minnesota. I think Minnesota would have pulled out the win over Philadelphia last week if they would have had just a little bit more time. And the Chargers, they've been more inconsistent than Minnesota has this season. So I'm going to go with the Vikings. I'm going to go Vikings 23-17.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Vikings too because they seem to be a little bit more consistent and they've been playing, pretty solid. Give me the Vikings in a close one. I don't feel great about it. Give me the Vikings 28-24.
Okay.
All right, everybody in?
We're in.
Yep.
Good. All right. First 1:00 game is the Dolphins taking on the Falcons in the ATL.
I don't give a damn where
No.
this game's played. Give me Atlanta. Give me give me the Dirty Birds over this so-called professional team. Give me Atlanta 27-3.
Give me Atlanta. Give me Atlanta in this one. Give me Atlanta in this one. 31-10.
Almost a similar score, but give me Atlanta 34-10. And Kevin has the Atlanta Geese over the Miami Guppies 33-12.
Of course he does.
I thought I was going to call them the pigeons.
I'm
Uh,
trying to look for what's his name scores.
hijacker.
Yes, Mr. Hijacker Mike there.
It's almost like he's got his scores on a board and just like puts them at random.
It whatever he made his printyourbrackets.com site where he got it from, the games are not in exact order of what the NFL has on their schedule. So I got some, like, these past couple weeks I've had to hunt for them. Which is fine, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah, the Falcons and Dolphins should be the first game under Sunday.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Here it is. He has them 21 to 9 Atlanta over Miami.
All right, up next. Up next, Ezra. Looks like we're going to see your Bears in action.
Yes, we are, and they're going to be playing. They're going to be going to Baltimore to take on the Ravens.
Do we still know? We don't know the status of Lamar Jackson, do we?
He did not practice yesterday.
And they're saying that he may not, they're saying he still may not play this week. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take matters into my own hands with my score and then Kevin's score. Seeing as how we don't know if Lamar Jackson is going to play again, give me Chicago to pull off a big win in Baltimore. I'm going to go Chicago 31 over the Ravens. I'll give them 17 because of two rushing touchdowns by Derrick Henry.
Okay.
But Kevin has the Teddy Bears over the Purple Clowns 34-10.
The purple clowns. Give me Chicago as well. Give me Chicago 28-17.
Similar score to Stevens. Kind of similar. Give me the Bears 28 to, give me the Bears over the Nevermores 28-14.
The Nevermores.
You'll find a morning about Lenore on the Plutonian shore. Yes, I did just quote The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Fuck all you illiterate bastards.
But did you find Hijacker score, Ezra?
Hijackers. He has Chicago over Baltimore in a close one, 26-24.
Oh.
He's being generous.
Maybe he threw a safety in there. Who knows?
Okay, that's everybody, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Buffalo taking on the Panthers next.
Sorry, Carolina. Yeah. This just ain't your day.
Yep, give me Buffalo in this one, 34-10. And by the way, Panthers, sorry about your damn luck.
Yeah, this is what I meant when I was referring to the uphill battle for the Panthers this Sunday.
Hijacker. Hijacker.
Oh yeah. Hijacker score is great.
40-10.
Yeah, give me Buffalo in this one, 35-14.
Yeah, give me the Bills in this one as well. I'm going to go Bills 34 over the Panthers 10.
And what's Kevin got?
Oh, I don't think y'all want to know.
Oh boy.
Hit it. Let's go. Come on. Give it to me.
He's got the Panthers winning.
Get the
This is not real. This is not real.
He's got the Kittens over the Power Bills 20-13.
Has he really lost his mind?
Did his wife finally push him to drinking? Sure.
Oh boy.
What is wrong with you, man?
Dude,
Dude, if you need to see a psychiatrist, my sister's got like 2 of them.
dude, I cannot believe this. He's picking the Panthers.
Yeah, Kevin, I can't believe that you've done this.
Oh my God.
Oh. Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
I don't even
Seriously.
know what to say. Next, I guess.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here before more chaos ensues. Everybody got their scores in, all right, before we move
Yeah,
on.
we did.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Did I get hijackers? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay.
He did.
Yeah, you
4 to
did.
10.
Just making sure. Next game is not any better. It's
Oh God.
the Jets in Cincinnati.
Give me the
Go ahead.
give me the Bengals to lead the Jets to another loss. Give me the Bengals 30-6.
Give me them 27. Give me them 31-9.
Give me
All
the
focus.
Bengals in this one as well. I'm gonna go 27-16. And Kevin has the Bengals over the Mega Ass Cheeks 12-3.
The Mega Ass Cheeks. Oh, shit.
Hijacker has as Cincinnati over New York, 31-17.
Oh, that's being really reasonable.
Hijacker's a reasonable guy.
Yeah.
More reasonable than giving Carolina a win. I'm so disappointed.
I cannot believe that shit. The fuck? Picking the Panthers over the Bills, Kevin. Come on.
This is worse booking than the last 10 minutes of the I Quit match on Saturday.
This is also worse than
Oh.
Mercedes winning that 12th belt. The hell.
I still can't believe they've done that. But next, we got the Santa Clara Niners taking on the Texans in Houston.
Yeah, Santa Clara, San Fran, Candlestick, whatever the hell you want to call them, where they have played, where they're playing, I don't care. Give me the 49ers. Give me the Santa Clara, geographically speaking. Give me the 49ers to beat the Texans 28-10.
Niner gang over
Very,
the Texans 26-20.
Ooh.
49ers 27-10. And Kevin has the Santa Clara Medical Center over the Texans 21-10.
Medical center.
All right, and in Hijacker,
Yeah, I believe Hijack is going against the grain, ain't he?
yes, he's taking Houston by 21-20.
Okay.
I like that. That's not a bad score. It could happen. You never know. I said the same thing about the Panthers last week, and look what happened.
What if?
Yeah.
Yep. What if exactly, man? What if anything's possible?
Especially if
go.
you're a New York Giants fan. Oops, did I
Sure.
just say that out loud?
And we're gonna get to that soon in just a minute. We got next though. We got Cleveland taking on the Patriots in New England.
Give me the Patriots. They're playing really good right now. Give me the Patriots. Give me New England 27-14.
Give me New England 28 to 20.
Okay.
Give me the Patriots as well. I'm gonna go Patriots 28, Browns 13. And Kevin is picking the Patriots over the Mutts 25-17.
That was Kevin's score too?
Yep.
Okay. My message app reset. Don't know why. Asshole. Let's see here. Like I said, he's got everywhere, so it's kind of hard to keep track here. He's got New England over Cleveland, 28-16.
Okay.
All right. Next game. It's final 1 o'clock game. It is division rival time. It is the Eagles and the Giants at the link.
Give me the Eagles to get their revenge from this Giants team after the Giants beat them on their home field by 17 points. Give me the Eagles to publicly embarrass the Giants this time and get their revenge. Give me the Eagles outright, 34-14.
Almost similar score. Give me Philly 31-14.
And Kevin is picking the Eagles over the Big Blue Lead Blowing Crew in overtime, 24-21.
Wow.
Hey, Steven, can you lower your glasses just a little bit? They were hanging a little high on your head there.
Oh, you're good. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, you're good now. I just wanted to make sure because it looked a little weird.
Yeah.
It looked like the bottom of your face was like longer than the rest of you.
No.
So, but yeah, you looked like a Simpsons character or something. You know what? In this one, I'm going Philly as well, but I'm gonna say it's gonna be a closer one because of how good Jackson Dart has been playing recently.
Yeah, he has been playing pretty solid.
Give me this one. It's not gonna be a total high scoring affair. Give me this one. It's gonna be I'm gonna go 24-20. Yeah, 24-20.
Let me see.
And then let's see. And then Kevin or not Kevin, sorry. Hijacker has it 35-23.
Eagles?
Eagles, yes, definitely.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh, God, this one.
No, it's not that. Hold on, one second, guys. 1 second.
You come here a minute.
What do we have here?
Something going on in NXT, perhaps?
Let me turn it real quick and wow! Mr. Iguana and La Parca are on NXT.
Yeah, next game is Tampa Bay at New Orleans. I'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah, what is it? New Orleans and
The Bucks.
yeah, give me Tampa in this one. Give me Tampa. Give me Tampa 27-10.
Let's see. Yeah, give me the Bucks as well. I mean, I know they only put up 9 points on the Detroit defense, but this is going to be the chance to redeem themselves. So give me Tampa in this one. I'm going to go 34-14. But this one may be Kevin's best score yet.
Oh yeah.
Yep, he's got the Pew Pew Pirates over the Aints 49-4. He's got the Aints getting 2 safeties.
Hijacker would be very, 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 very happy for that.
The Pew Pew Pirates 49-4. Hmm. But since Ezra has stepped away for a minute, I'll go ahead and give Hijacker's score as well. He's got the Bucks over the Saints 27-13.
Okay.
And Ezra will just catch up whenever he gets back in here with his. But the next game is Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking a trip to Mile High to take on the Denver Broncos.
Ooh, interesting.
I'm going to get things started off with Hijacker's score. He's got Denver in a nail biter, 30-28.
Oh man.
Let's see. And Kevin has the Orange Crush soda over the Cow Babies, 48-41.
Oh, oh God. Give me Denver, because again, the Cowboys defense sucks. Give me the Broncos in this one. Give me Denver in a high scoring game, 37-33.
Whoa. You know what? I'm feeling a little odd with this one. Give me the Broncos over the Cowboys in this one. I'm gonna go the Broncos 39 over the Cowboys 30.
Okay.
All right. Oh God. This one coming up next. Oh Jesus.
Did you give Hijacker score?
Yeah. He's the one that said 30-28.
30. That's right. That's right. Go ahead.
But yeah, this one, oh God. Can you say ass kicking alert?
Yes, I
The
can.
Indianapolis Daniel Jones and the Indianapolis Colts hosting Cam Ward and the Tennessee Titans.
Holy ass whooping incoming, Batman. Give me the Colts 45-3.
Oh God. Damn. But Kevin has the ponies over the Titans 34-20.
Wow, that's being generous.
But yeah, give me the Colts to completely blast the Tennessee Titans. I'm gonna go 37-6. And let's see, Hijacker. He's got the Colts over the Titans 37-10.
Hmm. And then
All right.
what we'll do is when Ez comes back, we'll give his scores on the games that he's missed, and then that way we'll get them all written down.
Yeah. But up next, Sunday night football. And it's gonna feature Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers taking a trip to one of their old quarterbacks' current homes, Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Hijacker actually has the Packers over the Steelers in this one, 29-27.
Mm.
Wow.
Odd score.
And Kevin has the Packer Whackers over the Broken Steel Curtain Rods, 53-19.
Holy shit! He's got the Packers dropping 53?
Oh, yeah, he got him dropping 53 on the Steelers,
And
53 to 19.
and great names, by the way. The broken curtain
The
rod.
bro- yes.
Okay, creatively, this might be Kevin's best output when it comes to names.
Oh, just wait till you hear the next one.
Oh, I'm so excited.
But
Anyways,
yeah,
what's your score in this one?
uh, I'm actually going to go with the Packers. I think it's going to be close, though. Give me the Packers on, I'll say, a game winning touchdown from Jordan Love to Tucker Kraft. Packers 27-23.
Funny enough, I had the same score, but I got the Steelers.
Whoa, okay. Interesting.
All right, I'm
All
back, Phil.
right.
Okay, so as the games you have, because real quick, we gave hijacker
Hold on,
scores on
hold
the
on.
games.
Hold on one second, Steven. I'm trying to reconnect to my VPN because I had to log off to help my mom out with something.
I know you're good, but we gave hijacker scores on the games. Let's see, what was it? Starting out with Joey, we gave it the Bucks
The
and the
Bucks,
Saints.
the
Let me get
Cowboys
back.
and the Broncos, the Titans and the Colts, and just now the Packers and the Steelers.
So we just gave all of his scores. So those are the games you have to catch up on.
Okay, so you said Broncos and Cowboys. I didn't get to
Yep.
do that one either.
Nope.
Or Tampa Bay and New Orleans. I had to go.
Yeah. So who you got in Tampa and New Orleans?
Give me Tampa in that one. 27-13.
Okay. Broncos and the Cowboys.
And well, did you guys read Hijackers or
We
did?
did. We got all. We got
Yes, we
all.
did.
Okay, good. Thank you guys. It was just a TV thing. My mom wanted to watch this Grand Ole Opry special, and she thought it was on Amazon Music when it was actually on Prime Video, and she doesn't know the difference between the two. So I had to flip the remote, switch stuff over, blah, bunch of technological shit. I know nobody on this show, nobody watching fucking cares about, but it was frustrating. But I got it done. All right, Denver,
But,
Dallas.
Yep.
yeah, you said the Bucks over the Saints, right? Ez?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Bucks over the Saints. Yes. Give me Denver over Dallas. Give
Okay.
me, I'll take Denver over Dallas. Give me that one. 20. You know what? It's gonna be close. Give me that one. 27-24.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Titans, Colts.
Colts 34-7.
Okay.
All right. And Packers, Steelers.
Give me the Steelers in this one. Give me the Steelers in this one. Give me the Steelers in this one. 31-24.
Okay.
All right. And before we go to this last game, I do want to read these scores to Ezra just in case he might have missed them.
Oh, I did.
But Kevin, he's oh, these two scores that you're about to hear are absolutely hysterical. For the Bucks and the Saints, he has the Pew Pew Pirates over the Aints, 49-4.
Two safeties.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, and take a load of this one. For Sunday Night Football, Packers Steelers, he's got the Packer Whackers over the Broken Steel Curtain Rods, 53-19.
If the man would take time with his actual scores instead of these nicknames, he'd probably pick the right teams to win.
But yeah, I believe we only have one more game, and it is Monday Night Football, and it's not going to be pretty for me.
No, it's not.
So with that being said, I'll just go ahead and announce it. My Washington Commanders going into Kansas City to take on the Chiefs.
Yowza.
Sure. Woo! Joey, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No Jaden,
I
no Jaden
don't
Daniels,
be.
no Scary Terry, probably. Debo Samuel's up in the air. Um,
This isn't even going to be close.
give me Kansas City in this one. 30 to 10.
Give me the Chiefs 31 to 7.
Let's see. Give me the Chiefs as well. Um, I'm sorry. I really had to go against my team, but we're just we just do not look the best right now.
No.
So give me the Chiefs. I'm gonna go 14.
30 to 16 from Hijacker.
And Kevin,
Kansas City.
oh God. Oh God. He got the big red shitheads over the Washington First Aid Boo Boo Station, 28 to 13.
First. Oh my God.
Yes. The First Aid Boo Boo Station.
That is great.
I told you. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Steven,
Yeah.
would you like to take a trip to Ford Field to see the Foo Fighters?
Ford Field for the Foo Fighters.
They just announced
Oh, they did.
Foo Fighters at Ford Field on August 6th of next year.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Man,
Yeah, just
they're announcing all these pop-up shows and stuff, and that's crazy.
Yes, sir. But that's the end of the pick segment, guys, for the
yeah,
week.
because 6 teams are on bye this week, and half of them are in the NFC West. The Jaguars, the Raiders, the Lions, the Cardinals, the Rams, and the Seahawks. All on byes this week.
I know I missed the end of the segment between Mr. Iguana and La Parca. I have to go back and watch that later. Right now, NBA's got a new design on their scores too, man. They updated their website for tonight. Interesting. Looks better actually. Rockets leading the Thunder at halftime right now, 57-50. So that's pretty much the update I have from there. But anything else? Do you guys have anything else you want to hit up real quick before we leave?
I think I'm good.
I think I'm good as well. Other than I do want to say real quick, for those that do not know, obviously my birthday was a couple weeks ago, and as a late birthday gift for my father on Friday, one of my favorite bands, Mojo Thunder, came all the way down from Kentucky to play a private event for me as a belated birthday gift, and it was absolutely magical to experience a live show 2 miles from my house. These guys are the best. They're super cool, down to earth dudes. The fact that they took out of their own schedule to come down, do a show, and then they went to Atlanta the next day for a show. Like, it was absolutely surreal, that was even pulled off. And my family knew about it. My father, my mother, everybody knew about it. And it was very well kept secret, very well kept surprise. Super cool that the guys took time out of their day to do that. It was a lot of fun. Had a great time. And looking forward to some concerts next month, starting with the Mammoth Show in a couple of weeks with Miles Kennedy in Charlotte. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But had a great time with you guys here tonight, and looking forward to being back on next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Gotta say, and real quick before we go, also wanted to say, next week on our show for Halloween, once again, we'll be doing our top 5 favorite Halloween candies.
Yes, we will.
It's going to be a nice little fun little segment to kind of break away from the from all the football and sports talk. Nice little thing to do. So if you guys are have any ideas of your favorites, next week we're going to hear from you for sure. Definitely pick that up. Some great Halloween candy and all that. Oh yeah, we got some great ideas for us myself. But what I'm ready for is hold on one second. Uh-oh. No way.
What on NXT?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
What do we got?
Next week on NXT, it's going to be Dark State versus the Broken Hardys.
What?
Whoa.
Officially, Broken Matt is coming with Brother Nero.
Nice. Ha ha. Nice. Wow.
This is gonna be. I'm so happy right now. Okay, let's end the show. We gotta get this wrapped up. All right, Joey, you know the drill.
And it's
Yes,
a broken rules
indeed.
match.
Nice. But yeah, great show with you guys tonight. Once again, hate that we couldn't get Kevin and Hijacker on the show tonight. Hopefully we can get them back on the show very, very soon. But yeah, we covered a lot tonight, from Major League Baseball World Series starting on Friday to the NBA tipping off tonight to, of course, our usual NFL coverage. Hard to believe that after this week, we're going to be officially 2 months into the season. But the NFL is getting good. It's getting great. It's getting very exciting to watch because of what happens week in and week out. But yeah, great show with you guys tonight. Um, Looking forward to being back next week. And that about does it for me. So peace out. Steven, you know what to do, brother.
Yes, I do. Great job with you guys here tonight, recapping a little bit of everything: NBA, MLB, NFL, all of that good stuff, and even a little pro wrestling as the Broken Hardys are broken once again. They'll face Dark State in a Broken Rules match next week on NXT. That should be a lot of fun. Or no, it should be wonderful. Great job by you guys here tonight. Hate that Kevin and Hijacker couldn't be on with us tonight. Thank you to Kevin and Hijacker sending in their scores tonight. And man, it is crazy how we're heading into week 8 already. Season is flying by. Can't wait for this weekend's games. Should be some really good ones. The World Series starts this Friday, so excited for that. And this is one of the rare occasions where all 4 North American sports are going on at the same time.
Yep.
So enjoy the football, enjoy the basketball, enjoy the baseball, enjoy the hockey, enjoy the wrestling, enjoy whatever the hell you get into. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and upcoming weekend. You can follow us on Twitter or X at Owen_Sports Show. You can also follow us on the Facebook at facebook.com/Nation Sports Show. And where we are live on youtube.com on most Tuesday nights, 7 o'clock on the East Coast, 6 o'clock Central, 4 p.m. on the West Coast, youtube.com/Nation Sports Show. And you can follow the Nation's Corner on Twitter or X at Nation's Corner, Facebook at Nation's Corner, Instagram at Nation's Corner, and the YouTube at the Nation's Corner as well. Facebook, Instagram, and the YouTube are all at the Nation's Corner. Follow the guys and gals wherever you can find them on social media. And be sure to check out all of their content across their social media, including their live shows on Saturday nights at youtube.com/donationscorner at 7 o'clock on the East, 6 Central, 4 o'clock on the West Coast, recapping all things professional wrestling, including AEW Wrestle Dream from this past weekend in St. Louis. The WWE is hot and heavy with the up-and-coming Saturday night's main event happening in 11 days as the Yeet Man, the Yeet Master, Yeet Jey Uso will take on CM Punk for the vacant world title following Seth Rollins' injury to his shoulder.
And it was also announced, Steven, for Saturday night's main event by General Manager Nick Aldis of SmackDown, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE title.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That should be a lot of fun.
Also this week, 2 shows to plug. Obviously, Halloween Havoc this week for the NXT crop of talent, and also GCW's Shotzi Blackheart's House of Horrors.
And she's looking forward to doing that. It's going to be a lot of fun this week when it comes to the wrestling side of things. So, whatever you're getting into, have a great time this upcoming week and upcoming weekend. Enjoy yourselves. And also enjoy yourselves next week, as Halloween next week is on a Friday for once. That's going to be a lot of fun. We'll get to our favorite top 5 candy next week. That should be a lot of fun. And with that being said, Ezra, wrap us up, my friend.
Your thing. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of great times here on the show. Once again, Kevin coming in with the funny names, but the wacky scores. What a shock. But that's just Kevin. And hopefully we'll have him on next week to explain his actions. But we'll see what happens. But it's been a fun night. We've had a great week of sports, and we're going to continue to have another great week of sports coming up. So, with that being said, for Joey Thornton, for Stephen Wyand, for Kevin Rory, for our boy Randy Gyron, and everybody in the Sports Show Nation, I am Ezra Vickery. We will see you next week for the great edition of our Nation Sports Show. Take care, everybody. Have a great week, and we will see you next Tuesday, same time, same YouTube channel. Peace out. Enjoy your evening.
Turn me up. Turn me up. Turn me up. Turn me up.
Thanks for watching this week's featured presentation of our Nation Sports Show.